Let's be honest, you don't have that many friends, and the ones that you do have don't like you. That's not true friendship. I would know because I've been there myself. So how do you go about making genuine masculine friends that are actually gonna help you level up in life and become the best version of yourself, helping you get money, get girls, and be an unstoppable force? Well, I'm gonna tell you how in this video, and the second you get value from this, you're gonna go ahead and book a free coaching call with me down below. I learned the guys that were hanging around were not my true friends the hard way. So over the last 3 years, I left my hometown and I've been moving between 3 different locations, including New York, Sweden, and Florida. And at every single one of these, I've learned who is my true friends extremely quickly, because when you leave, you quickly get to find out who stays in contact, who continues this relationship, and who just quickly forgets about you and you never speak to again. So the first time this happened was when I left my hometown. The guys that I were hanging around were just hanging around me to smoke weed, not be alone, and have someone to call their boys. But the second I left, there's only one friend that I can say is a real true friend. Everyone else I'm just friendly with. We'll say hi when we see each other. It's a cool experience to be like, oh, what's up, bro? It's been a while. But they're not true friends. They don't reach out to me. They don't really care how I'm doing. They don't keep in contact. It's just if we see each other, it's like, oh, what's up, bro? How's it going? And that's it. So I have one true friend from all those years living in that town, 19 years of my life. And this didn't just happen once. This has happened on multiple occasions. The second time I was in Sweden, the second summer I was there, I made friends with this friend group. It was a big friend group, and one of the guys specifically became my best friend and is now I would consider my brother. He's the best friend I've ever had. Such a good guy. Everyone else quickly forgot about me. They stopped talking to me. And better yet, once me and that really good friend, I started a successful business, I brought him in, we were making good money, they got so jealous that they dropped us as friends altogether. So that's a perfect example. That is the exact opposite of true friends, let alone they don't even want to say hi, they're all jealous, they're all uptight, whatever. And this has happened so many times. So I can count on my fingers how many times I've made friends, lost them in Florida, New York, Sweden, anywhere I go, you're constantly gonna be making friends. But how do you go about making genuine masculine friends who want to see you succeed in life, who are going to be there with you through thick and thin? Well, there's 3 things I've learned that are going to allow you to do this. The first one is a two-way street. It's absolutely necessary that you show people that you care about them for them to care about you. It doesn't work one without the other. So how do you actually go about showing people you care about them? Well, there's 3 easy things that you can do. The first is going to be genuinely listening to them, their problems, their successes, their girl problems, anything that's going on in their life, and just being there to listen to them, give advice, and just be a good friend overall. If people don't feel like they're being listened to and heard, they're not going to want to talk to you anymore. Think about the times that you've talked to people and they're just giving you like the half ear, they're listening, they're doing something else, and you're just like, bro, well, what do you think? And they're like, I don't know. You don't really want to talk to them anymore. You don't really feel like they care. It just brings the vibe down even further, especially if it was some sort of problem. And if you were successful with something, it brings you down into a bad mood. You want someone who's going to be there, be like, bro, that's so awesome. Or you can try this. I'd recommend doing this. This is how you can get to the next level with this. You want someone who's going to be actually listening to you and trying to help you level up in every way, shape, and form. And you need to be doing the same thing for that other person. And now the second point is going to be when you're developing this friendship early on, you need to be one to reach out, really try and push to do things, always be inviting them places, even if it's awkward. There's a certain point when they're not reciprocating, when they're not showing up to things, when you're going to have to obviously cut it off, but you got to be the person who is initiating things. I say this with everything. If you expect to go to a bar and have girls just come up to you nonstop, you're gonna be disheartened very quickly. And it's the same way with making friends. Most people don't have that initiative in them to be reaching out, inviting people to events, trying. Everyone they meet, that's how you're gonna see who is about it and who isn't. It's not just gonna fall into your lap. You have to take initiative and reach out to people, even if it's awkward. And obviously at a certain point, if it's not going well, they're not interested, then you gotta cut it off, but you have to be pushing it a little bit. You gotta be uncomfortable. Do things that make you uncomfortable, that push the comfort zone, invite people to things, try and do new things with people, and that's how you're gonna figure out who are your friends real quick. And the last point is gonna be remembering important things. This goes back to listening. So if people are telling you things about their lives that are important to them, you're gonna wanna remember this. Bring it up, give book recommendations, ask them how that book is going, how they feel like it's helping them, giving them advice that you've learned from it. These are the ways to develop real friendships. Is not gonna be just by talking about surface level things, but diving deep, remembering important things, trying to really help them level up in life. And that's gonna be the foundation of a good friendship. And now if you don't do this, you'll be lonely forever. See, this ties into the last thing I was just saying, which is helping people level up in life. If you're not helping someone get to the next level in any way, shape, or form, they're not gonna wanna be your friend, and they're only gonna wanna be your friend to avoid loneliness or boredom. They're gonna wanna hang out to play video games, smoke weed, do degenerate things that are not gonna benefit either one of you. But if you're building a friendship based off of self-improvement, getting into better shape with them, you're leveling up with your fitness, you're getting girls together, you're improving your social skills, going out, raising girls, getting them, doing all these fun things, doing things that actual masculine guys do that are not degenerate and just wasting time so that you cannot be alone. That's actually gonna form real friendships. These are the things that you can really build a true connection based off of, is helping each other level up in life. And if you have something that you're good at that other guys aren't, like for example, say I'm really good at getting girls, because I am. If I help other guys get girls, they're gonna absolutely love me, even if I'm just bringing them out of their shell. I'll give you an example. I met someone recently in Florida, and when I saw two hot girls and I knew he was interested in talking to girls, I was like, oh bro, let's go talk to them right now. And I just left. I didn't even wait for a response. If he didn't come, he didn't come. That was it. I was gonna go alone. But it's like you bring out the best version in other people. That's the point I'm trying to make here. If you can bring out the best version in other people, if you can be like, bro, we're going to the gym, no excuses, let's go right now. And they're just like, okay, I guess so. If you help people level up, and you're really pushing them, and you're in the gym with them, and you're like, bro, hit that set, hit the rep, go, 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 go. They're gonna be so excited to wanna be around you. You're giving them that enthusiasm, that motivation to be the best version of themselves. They're absolutely gonna love you, bro. If you help them get girls, forget about it. If you get them a six-pack, these are gonna be the friendships that last a lifetime. That's what I've noticed, at least. The friendships that are based off of just avoiding boredom and loneliness, they end real quick as soon as that person finds something better to do with their lives. So that's really what you gotta try and build your friendships off of, is helping each other level up in some way, shape, or form. Whatever you can bring to the table, you're basically trying to help this person as like a mentor in some way, shape, and form, and they're trying to help you like a mentor. If you can bring that to some degree, obviously don't be a mentor and like drill in them, but just trying to help people get better as a whole, you're gonna be so much better off. And this is how a true friendship is born. And here's the last thing that's helped me make more close connections than anything else, and that's being inspiring. People don't wanna be around a loser who's not doing anything with his life, who's just bringing people down. This has kind of gone against, right, all the points that we've made, right? If you're like that, it's obvious that you're gonna have a really hard time making new, good, genuine friendships. You need to be a winner. You need to be inspiring. People need to wanna be like you. That is so key. And what's the best thing you can do? Well, self-improve, be in the gym, be developing your mindset through meditation, reading, journaling. That is what's gonna allow you to really level up in life. And this goes into all the points we've described earlier. If you can be that person who brings out the best version of someone else, they're absolutely gonna love you. But it all comes from you doing the internal work more when you're alone than when you're with other people. You need to be really disciplined, consistently becoming the best version of yourself every single day. Meditating, gratitude journaling, reading books, developing your knowledge, building businesses, building your body to be the best version of yourself. When you come into interactions like that, it's hard to not be inspiring. If you just have an amazing physique in it of itself, guys are gonna ask you, yo bro, you got a sick physique. How do you get that big chest? How do you get those shoulders? How do you get that six pack? And then you can start things from there. It's so much easier when you come to the table with so much. When you come with a business, with a sick physique, with an amazing mindset, with discipline, people are just like, who is this guy? I wanna be around him more. I want his energy to rub off on me. When you're just that high vibrational person, people wanna be surrounded by you. If you're this low energy, complaining, everything's going wrong for you in life, it's gonna be obvious that no one wants to be your friend. So you really need to become the best version of yourself first, and whilst you're making friends, to actually have this real true success. That's what I've noticed over the last 3 years. These are all the things I've learned having moved from place to place, always having to start fresh constantly, even year to year. I have maybe like one true friend in Sweden, but I'm constantly having to make new friendships, going to new cities, exploring. And these are the things that I've had to put into play consistently to make new friends year after year, month after month. So this is everything that I know in this video. And if you got any value from this and you want to take your life to the next level, go ahead and book that free coaching call with me down below. We're in there. We're really going to dive into your life and how to level it up across all the major aspects. fitness, mindset, discipline, getting you into the best shape of your life, getting you the girls that you want. So if that sounds of interest, go ahead and book that call down below. I'll see you guys on there. Have a great day, everyone.